Hello my crafty friends, this is Michelle with the Southern Shell, and I'm here to share some packaging bows, some different types you can make. Now there's, these are like your traditionals right here, and then these two are the same bow except reverse. Now what do I mean by that? These are your traditional bows, and then this is the same type but upside down. So if you pay attention, these will wrap around, and then these smaller pieces will actually fit inside there like this, and they'll keep building up. So these I've built on the back side, these real ruffly ones, because I made them thinner. I made the strips that I cut thinner, and then the thicker strips I still just used just one layer and put an embellishment in the middle. These are the thicker ones built on the opposite side, and this is on this is the correct direction. So traditional direction and the opposite. So this gives you a bow that pops more and gives you more definition. On the bottom you will need to put like a pop dot there because it does have quite a distance. And then once you put your pop dot on there, you're going to want to use something to kind of go into your rivet, your bow there, and push it on down, and it gives you so much more boom. Now this one is, like I said, your traditional, and it's the same bow but it's laid the other direction. So I'm going to show you how to make this one here in this black and white one, but I'm going to make a traditional one. So I'm going to move these just kind of up out of the way. And you've got your 2-inch small, which is cut at a 1/4 inch. For this particular small bow, it's a 2-inch bow, and it's the small one with the small cuts. So it's a 1/4 inch wide for your paper. These are 3/4 inch, and these are 1/2 inch. So we have 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and a 1/4 inch. So if we have a small, and we have a regular, and then we have the medium. I mean, there's bigger ones. You can get into all sorts of sizes on these. These are, like I said, they're the same way, except I cut them at the 1/4 inch, and I've just built them up so that they're nice and frilly and foo-foo. And they'd be really cute if you spritz some pearlized water on there, or some glitter spray, anything like that. That would be really fun. And I told you guys I save everything, and look at these little pieces of scrap, and that's where this has come from. These are, I mean, why do I save this? Why do I save these little pieces? Because you can make bows out of them. Ah, it's pitiful, but it's fun. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken these black and whites, and they're just out of the same paper pad, and it's paper, it's not cardstock. I will tell you, when you use a cardstock, it's going to be more stiff, and it's not going to roll as easy as the paper. So I'm going to show you just how we do this. So I've cut my papers down to 3/4 of an inch here. And now I'm looking, and I need a 4 inch at 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to get my ruler out. So I'm going to measure this at 4 inches right there. And I need 3 4 inches. Let's go ahead and do 4 and see what that looks like. I just play with it, guys, and that's what you do too. I just play with it, see what happens, what turns out. There's no wrong way in crafting. It's just having fun. You can find beauty in it, and you can share it. You can put these on anything. You can make them for Christmas, birthdays. Excuse me. And then I need 2 3-inch ones. We can cut that one right in half. Oh, my allergies have been horrible, guys, absolutely horrible. And then I need one at 1 inch. And we can use what's left of this one. So I'm going to put my scraps over to the side and I'm going to cut these down. I want this just be right at about 1 inch. So the next thing I'm going to do, I have a bone folder, I have my scissors, I have tweezers, I have all sorts of stuff out here. I'm going to take each of my strips and I'm going to fold it in half. Just like that. The right side, which is the pattern side, is to the outside, just like kind of fabric. If you're doing any sewing, wrong side is the inside or the back side. The right side is what you would be seeing wearing on your shirt. So now what I'm going to do is I have this nice crease and I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to come up to my crease and I'm very gently going to curl that paper. Up to the crease, curl. Up to the crease, curl. Now, what if you don't have a bone folder? Do you have a pair of scissors? Scissors are going to be a lot rougher, so be very gentle. You can tear your paper and just very gently pull it out. Kind of like curling ribbon, that birthday ribbon for balloons. What if you don't want to use scissors? Use your thumbnail. Bring it in and use your thumbnail. Look at that. Find your center, curl it out. There you go. Now you're going to do that on all of your papers that you've just folded. Okay, so there's my smaller ones, there's my larger ones. And this is my little, like 1.5 inch piece here. Super simple. So they're all curled and ready to go. It's folded in the middle. I have a nice crease. Glue. Wrap it around, crisscrossing that center crease right there. Now I'm going to rotate it. Index, middle finger, close. Bottom is out between the middle and the ring finger. Glue. And pull it right around on top of the right side of the paper and hold it right there, crisscrossed across the center of that paper. So there's 2. They look like little 8 racetracks. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay? So what it looks like is with your top showing all the way around. It'll be easier to see on the white ones. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Index, middle, glue, wrap it around, crisscross that middle piece, hold it tight, let that glue grab, rotate, index, middle, middle, ring. Now you don't have to hold it this way. It just makes it easier for me to go through the process. It makes it faster for me. I'm going to hold that down. Let that dry. Now I'm going to show you here. I'm going to take this pin and right across that middle crease, I'm going to draw a line. And on the bottom, I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to draw a line. I'm just darkening that edge so you can see where this ends up. So I grab it, and I grab it. So I have the right side and the wrong side. I glue the wrong side. I take it and I wrap it around and I crisscross it right across that middle of my paper. Just like that. Flip it over, roll it around, glue, bring it, grab it, and glue it right across where we crisscross those papers right there. I'm going to bring them together, and there we have it. So there's our 4 bottom pieces. And let's go ahead and finish our 2 centers. Glue, crisscross. These are a little more fiddly because they're shorter. You take an inch off, it's going to get more and more fiddly. Turn it around, glue, wrap it around, crisscross it where it meets that other line, hold it till it grabs. You can take your reverse tweezers, mine are right here, and you can grab it and let it dry. So I'm going to show you one more time with the lines. I'm going to draw a line right in the middle, a line on the end, and a line on the end, so you can see where these come in. This is the small one, so it's fiddly. Wrap it around, glue on the wrong side of the paper, grab it, wrap the wrong side of the paper across and across the right side of the paper where you're crisscrossing that line we just drew on there. Hold it down there. Turn it, wrap it, wrong side, flip it around, and it's going to meet up with that other paper we just glued down. Okay. Now to get these started, get them built up, what you're going to do is, if you want this style, this style, this style, you're going to glue them together with the right side up. So you're going to glue, make your little X, glue, make your little X, and then they're going to continue to build up. Now I'm going to do this style, and so I'm going to put them together this way. It's not much different. We can still do it one way or the other. I'm going to put right in the center, and I'm going to crisscross that. Let that dry. And the same with this one. Like I said, you can do it either way. You can put it on this side. It's easier to find the middle on the inside. Crisscross it so that you have a little X. And so this side you have your little X racetrack. And if you're going to continue to build this way, you can just offset them and put them in and build them up. See the difference here? This is what you're building on this side. But we're doing this one, so we're going to flip it over. And these are going to go right in the center like that. So I'm going to take and put some glue right in the center. This is going to flip over. We're going to put a corner at each opening, and we're going to push that down. Let that glue grab. And you can see how this type of bow is building up. Now we have 2. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to crisscross it. just like that. Make sure you're getting it right in the middle. Said it's a little fiddly. It's so little. Grab it with my tweezers to make sure I've got it in there nice. Okay, not so bad. Now what I want to do before I get this piece in there is I'm going to put this piece into the center, because once this is in here it's going to close up and it's going to be harder to get this piece in. So I am going to go ahead and just glue this into a cylindrical circle here. Just going to wrap it right around and glue it. Take my tweezers, close it on up, let it dry for just a moment. Now remember, if you're doing this one, you're going to be building it on the other side. There's so many variations you can do with this type of bow. You can oh my goodness, the sky is the limit. So I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to let that glue grab as I put that right into the center of that middle piece. I'm going to kind of turn it at an angle so that the corner of each of that cylinder is in a corner of each of that bow piece, so that as it gets put into the center it kind of comes up and grabs around that. Let's give that a moment to dry. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue in the bottom here. Put my needle back in. And then this is going to go in. I'm going to try to get each of these corners into this little opening right there. One in each corner. See how that goes? And then that is just going to get pushed right on down in there. I'm going to use the end of my tweezers and just hold it down into place. Lift that part out just a little bit. And there you have it. There you have a package bow. Turn them upside down, do it. You've got this size. Make them thinner cuts, do them on the top. You've got these. You don't have to build them all the way up. You can leave them one layer, and you've got these. So much fun to do. Guys, tell me what you think. I would love to know how you do your package bows. You can do these all sorts and sizes, build them up nice and big, keep them little tiny. I don't think I'll go any smaller than this, but I just think this was a blast. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I do hope you consider doing so now by hitting that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when I'm uploading a new video, hit that bell notification, and YouTube should notify you when I'm uploading a new video. Guys, thank you for taking time to watch my video. As always, God bless, stay safe, and bye for now.